Have you ever thought you knew a story until one image reframed everything? That's what happened when Sara Gilbert, beloved for her wry humor and open-hearted candor, dropped a new photo series that's lighting up timelines for all the right reasons. These frames aren't just a bold reveal. They're a declaration about reclaiming your narrative and inviting others to do the same. Stay with me through the end, because the meaning behind these pictures matters as much as the visuals. The first shot came as a quiet behind-the-scenes post. Sara in a dim studio, a single translucent veil cascading over her head and shoulders, tracing each curve in a soft halo of light. As it slides across her skin, the glow captures both her silhouette and the lived-in story written along every line. Despite decades in front of cameras, on sitcom sets and talk show stages, Sara has had her own private wrestle with doubt. Early on, scripts and punchlines could feel like armor, a way to duck the sharp edges of public critique. That strategy worked, until it didn't. With this new series, she's stepped over that threshold. No character mask, no quip to deflect, just presence. By choosing to speak through her body as well as her voice, she shows how a woman can be fierce, layered, and beautifully imperfect in the same breath. When the first image went live on her official feed, the response was immediate and warm. "Thank you for your honesty." Radiant and real. Comments like these stacked up alongside something deeper. People sharing the parts of themselves they've kept tucked away. That shared openness demonstrates a simple truth. One person's courage can catalyze a ripple of empathy and acceptance that reaches far beyond a single post. Behind the lens, the project was built on care. Sara worked with a stylist who prioritized ease over trends, choosing a veil that moved with her rather than against her. Makeup stayed whisper light, just a hint at the lips and cheeks, so her natural tone, freckles, and texture could breathe. The photographer, a longtime friend, guided her through unforced poses that matched her rhythm. Moments of quiet, pauses of reflection, bursts of laughter, capturing presence rather than performance, wondering how much was edited. The team says adjustments were minimal. Subtle color balancing for consistency, delicate cleanup to preserve the softness of the shadows. That's it. The rest, the contours, the fall of fabric, the interplay of light and skin, is exactly what happened in the room. Technically, it's elegant. One softbox, a wash of window light, and a commitment to depth over distortion. The intention wasn't to sculpt a fantasy, but to honor what's real. Each frame pulls a different thread. In one, Sara angles a shoulder toward the light and exhales. Tiny motion, big meaning. In another, she lifts her arms, the veil shifting as a doorway outlines her in a strong, simple silhouette. The light acts like punctuation, tracing phrases of strength, gentleness, and experience. These aren't just pretty pictures, they're propositions. They argue that sincerity outlasts filters, that maturity adds dimension, and that vulnerability and power are not opposites, they're partners. If her step toward visibility nudged something in you, here are 3 grounded ways to start owning your own story today. First, write down a difficult moment from your past, and then name the resilience it built: patience, courage, clarity. Second, practice saying that acknowledgement out loud in front of a mirror. Voice changes how the brain hears truth. Third, share a version of it with someone you trust. A sentence, a text, a note. Spoken words build bridges, from isolation to belonging, from shame to self-regard. If this resonated, tap like and subscribe for more thoughtful dives into identity, creativity, and confidence. Drop a comment. Which part of your reality are you ready to honor today? Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to read. And if there's a friend who could use the reminder that vulnerability is strength, share this along. Thanks for watching, and remember, be brave, be genuine, and keep choosing your own light.